The reason you're not living rich yet might have nothing to do with your hustle and everything to do with the invisible programming running in your head. If you grew up hearing that money is hard, that rich people are different, or that wanting more is greedy, you didn't learn a truth, you inherited a limitation. And here's the scary part. You repeat it so often it feels like your personality. In the next few minutes, we're going to wash that out completely so you can spot the exact thought patterns that keep you playing small, delete them at the root, and install a billionaire operating system that actually matches the life you say you want. Because one sentence you casually say every day might be the reason you're still stuck at the same level. Welcome to Billionaire Vibes, the channel where luxury isn't just a lifestyle, it's a mindset you train. If you're here for abundance, wealth psychology, and the habits that make money feel natural, you're in the right place. Take 1 second and subscribe, because every video here is designed to upgrade the way you think, move, and make decisions until rich stops feeling like a dream and starts feeling like your standard. Now let's get into the brainwash. Poor programming is the set of beliefs you absorbed about money before you were old enough to question them. It's not what you think you believe, it's what your body reacts to automatically. It's the quiet stress you feel when you check your bank account, the guilt that shows up when you want something expensive, the voice that says, "Who do you think you are?" the moment you start aiming higher. Most of it didn't come from you. It came from overheard conversations at home, from school teaching you to be safe, from movies making rich people look evil, from friends who normalize struggling, and from a culture that praises comfort over growth. And the worst part is, it sounds normal. Poor programming hides inside everyday phrases like, "Money doesn't grow on trees," "That's too expensive," "Must be nice," "I'm not lucky like them," "I'll start when I have more time," or the most dangerous one, "I'm just not the type of person who gets rich." Those sentences might feel harmless, but they're commands. Your brain hears them as instructions and builds your choices around them. So you hesitate, you play small, you avoid opportunities, you stay busy instead of building, and you call it being realistic. But your bank account doesn't grow from realism. It grows from belief, identity, and action aligned with abundance. If any of those broke scripts are living in your head, your results will obey them until you remove them. So here's how we're going to do this. Simple, clean, and permanent. The Billionaire Brainwash is a 4-part reset. Detect, delete, install, prove. First, you're going to catch the exact broke scripts running in the background of your mind, especially the ones that sound like common sense. Then, you're going to delete them at the root by breaking the emotional attachment you have to that old story. After that, you'll install a new set of wealth principles, the same mental operating system high-level people use to make money feel normal. And finally, you'll prove it with actions, because the fastest way to reprogram a brain is to give it new evidence. Follow these 4 steps, and you won't just feel motivated, you'll feel different. Step 1 is detect, because you can't delete what you can't see. Poor programming survives by staying invisible, like background noise you've heard for so long you stop noticing it. So starting today, your job is to catch it in real time when it's trying to make a decision for you. The easiest way to spot it is to watch what happens when money enters the room. When you see someone driving a car you want, do you feel inspired or irritated? When you look at a price tag, do you get curious or do you instantly shut down? When you think about starting a business, raising your rates, investing, or upgrading your lifestyle, does your mind open up, or does it hit you with a warning label that says, "Danger"? Now listen to your language, because your words reveal your code. Pay attention to phrases like, "That's too expensive," "I can't afford it," "Must be nice," "I'm not lucky," "I'm not good with money," "I'll start later," or "People like me don't get rich." Those aren't just sentences, they're identity statements, and identity statements create behavior. If you keep saying you can't afford something, your brain stops looking for ways to create value and starts looking for reasons to stay safe. Here's a quick exercise. For the next 24 hours, every time you feel resistance around money, envy, fear, guilt, or discomfort, pause and write down the exact thought that appeared. No judging, no fixing yet. Just collect the evidence. Because once you see the pattern, you stop thinking it's who you are, and you realize it's just programming you picked up. And the moment you can name it, you can change it. Step 2 is delete. And this is where most people fail, because they try to think positive while still emotionally loyal to the old story. Poor programming isn't just a belief, it's a comfort zone. It's the identity of being the person who plays it safe, who doesn't ask for more, who stays in their lane. So to delete it, you don't fight it with motivation, you break its authority. First, trace it back. Ask yourself, where did I learn this? Was it a parent stressing about bills? A teacher praising security over ambition? Friends who call you extra when you aim higher? The moment you realize the belief was borrowed, it starts losing its power because you stop treating it like truth. Second, expose the price you've paid. Ask, what has this belief already cost me? Not in theory, in your real life. Opportunities you didn't take, skills you didn't learn, conversations you avoided, money you could have earned but didn't because you didn't feel ready, worthy, or the type. When you feel that cost, your brain finally stops protecting the old program. Third, cut the emotional attachment with a new decision. I don't need this belief to stay safe anymore. Wanting more isn't greedy, it's growth. Wealth doesn't corrupt you, it reveals you. And if you're a good person without money, you become a more powerful good person with money, because now you have options, leverage, and reach. So here's the deletion move. Every time an old thought shows up, I can't afford that, it's too risky, that's not for me, you don't argue with it, you label it old programming. Then replace it with a higher quality question. How do I create the value that makes this normal? That one shift removes you from victim mode and puts you back in control. And once control is back in your hands, the old belief starts dying from lack of attention. Step 3 is install. Because if you delete the old story and leave empty space, your mind will refill it with the same broke defaults. So we're going to install a Billionaire operating system, a set of beliefs that make wealth feel normal, not stressful. You're not repeating random affirmations, you're adopting principles that produce better decisions. Install belief number 1. Money is a tool. It's not good or bad, it amplifies who you already are. When you stop moralizing money, you stop sabotaging it. Belief number 2. Wealth is built through value. Rich people don't get paid for effort, they get paid for outcomes. The question is never, how hard am I working? It's, what problem am I solving and how well? Belief number 3. Think in assets, not status. Status buys attention for a moment. Assets buy freedom for a lifetime. The billionaire mindset is simple. Acquire things that pay you back. Skills, equity, businesses, real estate, networks, intellectual property. Belief number 4. Time is the real currency. If your income depends only on your hours, you'll always have a ceiling. Start thinking leverage, systems, automation, teams, distribution, and scalable products. Belief number 5. Proximity changes reality. Your environment programs you either up or down. Get in rooms where growth is normal. Mentors, communities, higher standards, higher expectations, because you will rise to what your circle accepts. Now here's how you lock this in. Pick one belief and turn it into a daily rule. For example, I build value every day, or I buy assets, not approval. Repeat it, live it, and let your actions prove it. That's how the new program becomes you. Step 4 is prove, because your brain doesn't reprogram permanently through inspiration, it reprograms through evidence. That's why we're turning this into a simple 7-day challenge. Not complicated, not perfect, just consistent. For the next week, you're going to give your mind new receipts that you operate like a wealthy person. Day 1, language detox. No broke jokes, no must be nice, no I can't afford it. Every time you catch yourself, replace it with how can I afford it, or how do I create that? Day 2, value day. Spend 60 minutes building a skill that increases your earning power. Sales, marketing, negotiation, content, investing knowledge, whatever moves your future forward. Day 3, asset thinking. Look at your spending and ask one question. Does this buy me freedom or does it buy me a moment? Make one small upgrade towards assets, education, tools, a side hustle setup, a book, a course, or a plan. Day 4, courage reps. Do one thing your old programming avoids. Raise your rate, pitch a client, apply for the role, post the content, start the conversation. Wealth rewards action, not comfort. Day 5, environment upgrade. Clean your space, your feed, your circle. Remove one influence that normalizes struggle and replace it with something that normalizes growth. One book, one mentor video, one community. Day 6, money clarity. Track every dollar for 24 hours, not to judge, just to see. Rich people don't fear numbers, they command them. Day 7, identity proof. Write down 3 moments this week where you acted from abundance, then decide your new standard. This is who I am now. Do this for 7 days and you'll feel it. Less fear, more control, more clarity. That's the brainwash. New thoughts backed by new behavior, repeated until it's your default. Now take a breath and picture this version of you, because this is where the reprogramming becomes real. You wake up without that heavy pressure in your chest. Your mind is calm around money. You're not checking your account like you're checking your worth. You move slowly, on purpose, because you're not chasing, you're building. You step into your day with the quiet certainty that you belong in higher rooms, higher standards, higher conversations. Imagine walking through a 5-star lobby and not feeling like an outsider. Not because you're pretending, but because you've installed the identity that matches it. You order what you want without guilt, because money isn't for proving, it's for creating options. You invest before you indulge. You choose assets over approval. You're focused on value, leverage, and long-term plays, not quick validation. And here's the shift. When an expense shows up, you don't panic, you plan. When an opportunity shows up, you don't hesitate, you move. When someone else wins, you don't get bitter, you get sharper, because now their success is evidence that your level is possible. Your nervous system stops treating wealth like danger and starts treating it like normal. This is what abundance feels like. Not loud, not flashy, not desperate. It's clean, it's controlled. It's knowing you can create, earn, and expand because your mind is no longer fighting your future. You're not waiting for permission. You are the permission. And once you decide that, luxury isn't something you chase, it's a reality you grow into, one standard at a time. If you're done living under old programming, make it official. Subscribe to Billionaire Vibes because this channel is built to keep you in that luxury mindset, focused, abundant, and moving like wealth is your standard. Now comment reprogrammed so you lock the decision in, and I'll know to drop the next video for you. How the rich think about risk and why average people stay scared. And don't let this end here. Go prove it. Start the 7-day challenge today, even if you don't feel ready, especially if you don't feel ready, because that's the old identity trying to survive. On your screen is the next video you need: Luxury Mindset: How to Stop Feeling Guilty for Wanting More. Poor programming ends today. Welcome to the new standard. Welcome to Billionaire Vibes.